things people say about my hair. Okay, one of them, like, your hair's long for a black girl.
I get your hair's really soft. Yeah.
What do you expect it to feel like? But then again, I have had somebody say to me, this is from back home.
Okay.
Well, my hometown, not back home. Yeah. Your hair's like a Brillo pad.
Oh.
Yeah. That's not even a lie. I've actually had someone say that.
Oh my gosh, no, I've just had, your hair, you've got really soft hair. I just didn't think you'd have soft hair. I don't know what you thought I would have there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. Because my hair's usually packed away.
Yeah.
I've had it cane road or, sort of packed away. So people see me with my afro, they're like, oh my God, you have hair underneath there. Like, yeah, I do. It's really soft, yeah.
Can I do that? Okay.
That's what I get. Can I
Let me touch your hair.
Let me touch your hair.
Okay, I actually had a bus driver, but I had my hair in twist, big twist. And I had it up like a pineapple, I was a bit younger. And he's like, oh, you trying to make some kind of statement? And I was like, what the hell, what does that mean? I was so young actually, I didn't even know what it meant. He kept trying to make a statement. I was actually really annoyed about that. I'm being serious.
Well, you know, with black people's hair, we do kind of go all out.
But that doesn't matter, that's
It's
just
true.
how our hair is. It means I'm
It's
trying to
true.
make a statement just because my hair isn't the same as yours.
It's true.
Yeah, and at the moment I'm working on something which is set in it would be called a period drama. It's set over 100 years ago, about 150 years ago, and I've opted for several reasons to wear a head wrap or a tignon, as we called it as well. Part of the reason is to do with not having to do my hair every day, because when we started out and they experimented with it, they were kind of combing it and pinning it and putting all kinds of, putting it in all kinds of places. And it just ended up actually looking like I didn't have any hair because it didn't work with the styles that they were going for. And interestingly, the actresses in the production who are not of color are all given wigs, which accentuate, obviously, their hair. And so I wasn't being given that. So there was definitely not a level playing field there. And what I had opted for before I realized the whole wig situation, so thankfully, was the tignon, as I said, and that was the head wrap. And I'd just done a wonderful production called The House That Will Not Stand at the Tricycle Theatre, written by a wonderful playwright called Marcus Gardley. And in the research that we did for that, which was set in 1806, what we discovered was that women of color, there was an actual law passed in New Orleans in late 1700s. And of course, this trend would have then had repercussions right down the West Indian islands, which had that French influence as well, but also had obviously the communication between the cultures going right down from the mainland of America and down through the archipelago. And there was a law passed because the women of color, the free women of color, were wearing their hair in such elaborate styles and making such bold statements that people were getting jealous, and people did not like that and thought they were actually calling too much attention to themselves. So they passed this law that women should cover their hair with cloth, with a wrap. And of course, what these marvelous, clever women did was they then started to make these wonderful, elaborate head wraps that were even more of a statement than their hairstyles had been. Somehow, this attempt at oppression was turned into an absolutely joyous thing. And I just wanted to pay tribute to that memory in this in this character that I'm playing. So I've chosen to have her, to dress her in these head wraps. No. Oh, text. Like, you're actually going to text me. I thought you were going to write it on the sky.
No, sorry. Can you put your phone on silent?
Yeah, cool. Sorry.